The Nichi Bei Café crew travels to San Jose Japantown to visit Nichi Bei Bussan. Located on Jackson Street in the heart of San Jose Japantown, Nichi Bei Bussan has been a staple to the Japanese Americans in the Bay Area for almost 100 years. In this segment, our hosts Kelly Yokoi and Ryan Yamamoto visit with Arlene Tatsuno Damron, owner of the Nichi Bei Bussan, to get a peek into her store and its unique history.
Well, Nichi Bei Bussan started in 1902 in San Francisco. Oji-chan came from Nagano, Japan. 5 generations back, they were merchants, but only oldest sons inherited businesses. He had an older brother, wasn't going to have a business, so he came to San Francisco. Couldn't speak English, went to work as a houseboy for a number of years, on-the-job training, learn English, save up your money, and he died when I was 8. Survived the '06 earthquake, right? Moved it around different places. The next big event was Pearl Harbor, and so they closed the store, and Dad ended up helping to run the cooperative department store in Topaz, and he also taught public speaking at Topaz High School because that was his minor at Cal, and so he did that. So 42 to 45, and then family returned home to San Francisco. We still had our house, miraculously, and it was a lot of things had to happen for that to happen, but we were able to just jack up the house, Mr. Honda at the time, and built a little store where the garage was. That's how we got back in business. And that was 46, 1 year later, anniversary of reopening. Instead of a celebration, we were having a memorial service because my oldest brother, Sheldon, died in a routine tonsil operation. And so that was very painful for my parents. So that's why we moved to San Jose. And so July 11th, it'll be 47 years since we opened up here.
Not only the history of the Nichi Bei Bussan provides a peek into the history of Japanese Americans, some of the consignments of gently used articles at Nichi Bei Bussan have a story to tell.
People bring things to us on consignment for us to help sell for them. We have some really neat stories that come from that. There was one woman who came in, she's from Boston, she came in last Friday, and she was a buyo dancer, and she bought a kimono and accessories, and it turned out, as I was telling her, oh, this came from a teacher. She looked at it, I told her who it was, she had tears in her eyes, because the woman was her very first instructor in San Francisco. And she had passed, and it's like her kimono was coming full circle to her student, and we thought, perfect, right? Perfect.
Like most, the pandemic was tough on the store, but Arlene shares a great story of a customer's pandemic resilience through the art of kintsugi, or Japanese pottery mending.
We have things like this. Mm-hmm. Like kintsugi, except this is not the real gold, but one of our customers bought 4 of these from us, Curtis Kodaki, and he brought it back and showed me what he said, I'm going to take these, put them in a cloth bag and hit them with a hammer. I said, what? And he says, kintsugi. I said, okay, and he says he was a landscape designer, and during pandemic, nothing to do, heard about kintsugi, he started researching. This is epoxy, a gold epoxy. It's not the real gold that they use for, but he started doing this. This is really great. May this bowl or cup be a reminder of the strength and resilience you have within. And on the back, all beautiful things carry distinctions of imperfection. Your wounds and imperfections are your beauty. Like the broken pottery mended with gold, we are all kintsugi. Its philosophy and art state that breakage and mending are honest parts of a past which should not be hidden. Your wounds and healing are a part of your history, a part of who you are. Every beautiful thing is damaged. You are that beauty. We all are. And that was a motivational speaker, Bryant McGill.
Nichi Bei Bussan offers a wide range of Japanese items including byobu, or Japanese screens, kimonos, and custom fabrics to make items like Hawaiian shirts.
And we are different. I think over time we're one of a kind, a one of a kind store. And the neatest part, I think, is that we have history and that we can share it with people, especially Japanese American history and internment history. So that's what we do, and that's who we are.
And history not forgotten. This is Greg Valoria for Kelly Yokoi and Ryan Yamamoto for the Nichi Bei Café.